And rounding out the field in the 52, that's going to be Nate Tabor. Green flag in the hand. Pangrazio to the inside. Early contact between Mohawk and Shetler. Pangrazio's going to throw that car in and get real sideways. Here comes Mike Fellows to the inside. Pangrazio's going to have to get on the binder so he doesn't make contact with Fellows. Wayne Mohawk up into turn number 3 and 4. He'll lead lap number 1, but Mike Fellows up to second as he gets by Carl Shetler Sr. And now Pangrazio works by the 58 of Shetler. Pangrazio now going to work the back bumper of the 63 of Mike Fellows, and he'll take over second. Looking for his 4th heat race win of the season. Wayne Mohawk, his first time was here, Brian Mohawk. First time here was on June 14th and came home with a 10th place finish. But Josh Pangrazio all over the back bumper of Brian Mohawk. He'll lose a little bit of ground there in turns 1 and 2. And now Pangrazio will throw it in deep, and it's going to be halfway this time for Brian Mohawk. Pangrazio all over the back bumper. He's going to have to get on the binders as he almost makes contact with Mohawk. Than what Josh Pangrazio is right now, as they now work to the inside. And trouble for Nate part of the infield. White flag is but it's going to be Mohawk with that preferred line. Pangrazio again going to shove it down to the bottom, try and make it stick. And they'll come out of turn number 2, but it'll still be Mohawk. Brian Mohawk picks up the heat race win. Pangrazio will finish with 8 points.
You're gonna, with the way tonight's set up, you're gonna end up starting a little further towards the back, but seems like you got a good piece. Seems like you can work your way through traffic and be a contender at the end of the night.
Yeah, those guys better look out for me.
I love it, man. Congratulations, you're a heat winner.
A pretty happy Brian Mohawk, and now we set our sights on heat race number 2 for the Conti's Auto Street Stocks, and it's the Z-Man John Zimmerman to that outside. He'll take the lead down the backstretch into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Bobby Lippa to the inside. Lippa will get on the binders. He'll back out of it. And Mike Kelly, who picked up the heat race win last night at the Ransomville Speedway. And Byron DeWitt going to try and keep pace with the 7 of Pangrazio. Right now, DeWitt has only got 4 heat race points, so he's got to try and work on the 4 of Mike Kelly and the 15 of Bobby Lippa. Drifts up just a little bit, and now he'll get that 3rd spot. And that will give Byron DeWitt 6 heat race points where he's at right there. So keep pace with Josh Pan
driving around here in turn 2, Jeremy.
And Byron DeWitt goes around in 1 and 2.
It's got a little low and caught that inner berm and just spun him right around.
And the green and white are out for the Z-Man of John Zimmerman. Damian Long into the outside in the 00. Going to try and move on the 15 of Bobby Lippa Jr. Out of roll, turn number 2 they come. Nothing up top for the 00 of Damian Long. That's going to allow the 84 of Mike Kelly to kind of scoot on by. They're going to stay side by side in turn number 3 and 4. John Zimmerman's going to pick up the heat race win. Second's going to be Lippa. Kelly will be third. Benucci fourth. And Damian Long is row number 2. And rounding out the field, Chuck McGarvero in the 5 of Matt Grigsby. Matt Grigsby in a Pierce stock car. And you see the outlaw Dave Du Bois out there. He's going to trail behind this field and get some hot laps again, trying to make sure that car is working. Been fighting gremlins with that thing. As they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Katurmas. He's going to go to the inside of Chamberlain and try and take over that third spot. Jesse Katurmas at third, but here comes Rich Conte. Conte will back out of it. He'll get in line. They'll all get into the bottom of turn number 3 and 4, but here comes Chamberlain to the outside of Katurmas, and he'll take that third spot back over. So it looks like there's nothing on the top of 1 and 2, but over in 3 and 4, Chamberlain made it work. Out of turn number 2 they come. It's Katurmas again taking that spot back over. Rissinger, Rich Conte, Jesse Katurmas not going away. As you can see, these guys are fighting for the bottom. Halfway to go this time for Dale Rissinger with Rich Conte all over the back bumper. Dale Rissinger picked up the heat race win back on May 26th.